Hey, welcome back. So if you're on YouTube, this is the start of the second video, and if you're on Spotify, this is just the start of our second segment. So this segment, since we're going to piggyback off of Spider-Man Homecoming, we are now going to be doing rankings for all of the current day Spider-Man projects, I would say. So Tobey Maguire movies, Andrew Garfield movies, Tom Holland movies, and then the Spider-Verse movies. So we're going to be ranking those all on a list. So I want to ask, do you want to do, like, we have to rank them together or our own separate lists?
Well, no, we'll rank them together, but we're also going to be predicting where Brand New Day...
And predicted Brand New Day ranking.
Yeah, so we'll do the ranking for all of the different projects, whether it's like Toby, Andrews, Tom's, the Spider-Verse ones, and we'll predict where Brand New Day is going to fall in those rankings, where we think it'll fall. So... Can you pull up the list so we can list exactly the movies that we're going to be doing?
Yes, hold on 1 second. So we're going to be starting with Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, all Andrew Garfield, and then TASM 1 and TASM 2, or no, Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, Tobey Maguire, and then TASM 1, TASM 2, Andrew Garfield, and then Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home, and Brand New Day, Tom Holland movies, and then Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. Those are going to be our 11.
All right, let's go in order, and then we'll just change the list.
You want to go? Oh, you want to go in like
in order of that list we just gave off, and then we'll just change the list as we go. So Spider-Man 1. Because how many movies? This is 10 movies? 11? Okay. Where would Spider-Man 1? I want to say Spider-Man 1 is probably going to be...
Okay, Spider-Man 1 is worse than Spider-Man 2. Definitely.
Yes. So is it worse than Spider-Man 3? I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's definitely better than Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. So I think it would
at like 5.
Yeah, I think 5. Because
5 or 6. No, maybe 6. Maybe 6.
Well, no, because I don't think Spider-Man. I don't know. Spider-Man. Let's put Spider-Man 1 at 5 for now.
Yeah.
Toby.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll put Toby Spider-Man 1 at 5.
Spider-Man 1. Okay, so Spider-Man 1 at 5. Spider-Man 2 is either 3 or 4. It's a matter of...
I would put it... I think I'm putting it... actually...
I think 3.
I think I would put Spider-Man 1 at 6, and then I'd put this one at 5. I'd put Spider-Man 2 at 5. Because I think Brand New Day is going to be better than it.
Oh, okay, I forgot.
And in my opinion, I think No Way Home is better than Spider-Man 2.
I don't know. I remember liking Spider-Man 2 better than No Way Home, but I'm fine with that.
Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking...
Okay, but just for... You know what? We'll wait at the end and we'll do devil advocate at the end.
Okay. For now, we're doing 6 and 5. Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, 6 and 5.
We probably should have just worked our way down. But yeah. Okay, Spider-Man 3, I think, is probably 8. Actually, no, I'm lying. 7.
It's around 8. We'll put 7. It's around there.
Wait, no, I'm lying. Wait, no, because there's 11 movies. I'm lying. Yeah, Spider-Man 3 is 9.
Is it 9? I mean, both the TASM movies are worse than it.
Really?
I think so. Both the TASM movies are worse than Spider-Man 3, yes.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that. So
and I think those are the only ones worse than it. So yeah, I think I might go 8.
Far From
Is Far From Home... Where would Far From Home be? Okay, let's put it 8 for now.
8 for now.
So, okay, what we have so far... Spider-Man 1, 5.
Okay, wait, I may actually...
No. Down. Spider-Man 1 we have at 6. Spider-Man 2 we have at 5.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3 we have at 8. Okay, so that's where we're putting Toby's movies for now. I think that might end up changing.
Yeah, that's probably going to end up changing. I'm going to write...
I think Spider-Man 3 might end up changing, depending on where we put Far From Home.
Yeah, I'm going to write them down really fast. So next is TASM 1. Do you want to do that while I'm writing these down?
TASM 1, okay. It really just comes... I do think TASM 1 is worse than Far From Home. So I might put TASM 1 last.
I don't think it's worse than Far From Home.
I think it is worse.
You think TASM 1 is worse than TASM 2?
Yes, TASM 1 is definitely worse than TASM 2. Yes. I think I would put TASM 1 might be the worst one at 11.
Yeah, I think TASM 1 is...
Because for me, it's an argument between what's worse, Far From Home or TASM 2. Because I think TASM 1 is... TASM 1 is really bad.
I'll say that when we get there. I think TASM 1 is definitely last. I think, yeah, so after, hold on, I'm like trying to write these while I talk. 8, TASM 1 is going to be 11 for us. Okay, so I would definitely put TASM 1 last because there's really only one that I think is debatably as bad, if not worse. So then TASM 2 would be 9 for me. Because it's not better than Spider-Man 3.
No, it's not. I'm just thinking... Because, okay, the argument is TASM 2 versus Far From Home. Which one is worse?
I think Far From Home is worse.
All right, explain why you think Far From Home is worse.
Okay, nothing in Far From Home comes anywhere close to just the Emma Stone dying scene. Not only their entire dynamic throughout the movie, not only Andrew Garfield.
You don't think the Peter MJ stuff in that movie comes close?
No, what the
really?
fuck?
Just that isolated, like the Peter MJ stuff isolated in that movie. Like obviously it's not to that level, but you don't think it's like maybe like a tier or two below?
I'd say 2 tiers below, but I would not count 2 tiers below as close.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, what had the better villain?
Electro or Mysterio? Electro?
You think?
Electro was way better than Mysterio.
I feel like Mysterio was a better villain. He was just an Iron Man villain.
Electro's character was better than Mysterio's.
Was it?
I mean, Mysterio's maybe did more interesting stuff than Electro, but Electro was better for sure. I mean, the main things with Jamie Foxx was 1, that he was blue, and 2, that it was just like they didn't do enough with Electro. But Electro,
I feel like Mysterio might have been a better villain. He was just an Iron Man villain. Like too much of his motivations and
the whole background, the
background was good. It was just an Iron Man villain background.
The background that they barely they went into it, but there was no flashbacks. There was literally just them talking about it.
Yes, there was.
There
what?
Was flashback?
Yes, there was.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm lying.
Yes, there was.
No, I'm tripping. I'm
yes,
tripping.
There was. Yes,
there was. But like, Mysterio was not better. It's a push. Maybe Mysterio was barely better than Electro. But
I think Mysterio is a like okay. Take. All right. Just when we talk about the villain, don't think about it as like Mysterio being bad because he's a Iron Man villain in a Spider-Man movie. I think just as a villain, as just strictly his character as a villain is better than Electro.
Okay. So, Far From Home has a better villain. Which, honestly, that's not the worst take. That's not the worst take. I'm not going to say, like, I hate that take. I do like Electro more than most people. I will concede to that.
Oh, and I really didn't like Electro in that movie.
But then there's Ned Leeds.
True.
And even the weird Harry Osborn thing was, I still think, better than Ned Leeds. Because it still made a somewhat interesting dynamic because he needed...
What are we talking about? TASM 2. We're talking about TASM 2.
That was on TASM 2, right?
TASM 2? Yeah, the Harry Osborn stuff, yeah.
Yeah, because...
No, Harry Osborn in that movie was worse than Ned Leeds.
He was more interesting. He did way more than Ned Leeds. Ned Leeds was...
He did more, but he was worse.
I don't think he was worse. Ned Leeds does
nothing. He was bad.
Ned does nothing, bro.
Yeah, but Ned is not a negative on the movie. Ned is just there. Ned actually gets barely any screen time from what I remember.
Far From Home, he does not get a lot.
Yeah. Exactly. Harry is actively a negative in that movie.
I don't know. I still...
Hey, bro, Harry, they made him to that weird-ass Green Goblin. He did not deserve to kill Gwen Stacy. I'm sorry. He did not deserve to be the one to kill Gwen.
I mean, it was a weird...
Every line of dialogue from Harry in that movie was terrible.
Yeah. I mean, but Andrew Garfield, like, actual character arc in that movie, like, what he goes through in that movie is way better than what Tom goes through. And, like, it's significantly, it's not even close. I think TASM 2 is better than Far From Home.
I think it's a lot closer than you're making it.
No, it is. No, I'm not saying it's not close, but I think TASM 2 is better than Far From Home. They're both shit. Let's not lie. They're both shit.
Yeah, they're both really
They're
bad.
both shit. And maybe Far From Home has a higher average level, but TASM 2 has better moments. And that's going to put it higher.
Better moments. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think it really just comes down to, do you prefer a movie that is, like, higher quality, like, throughout?
Yes, will you prefer a 5 out of 10 movie or a 4 out of 10 movie with, like, 9 out of 10 scenes?
I think Far From Home is probably, like, a 6 out of 10 throughout.
It's probably like a 6 out of 10.
It's probably a 6 out of 10 throughout. TASM 2 throughout the movie
is like a 5. It's like a 5. 4.5, 5.
Yeah, it's like a 4.5 maybe. But it has moments. It has, like, one or two, like, okay. Other than the Gwen Stacy, what's the other what are the other moments?
I'm blanking. But I will say, I think Andrew Garfield delivers a better Spider-Man performance throughout this movie than Tom Holland does.
Okay, I guess that's fair. I think that's also because Tom was working off of, like, scraps.
Tom was working off scraps.
Far From Home, specifically, was working off of scraps.
He was working off scraps, but I do think Andrew Garfield's just a better actor, and I think he carried his movie a bit more than Tom did.
That's also because I think TASM 2 throughout was just worse. So
Yeah,
it felt like he was carrying.
But here's my argument there. If you put Tom in TASM 2, that movie is a 2 out of 10. Because Andrew Garfield.
I don't think it drops that much. It definitely drops. I don't think it drops. I don't think it drops from a 4 to a 2.
I think you're underestimating how good of an actor Andrew Garfield. Like Tom Holland's also very good, but Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I don't. But that's what I'm saying.
Legendary actor.
I don't think it'll drop that much.
Dude, that movie, like if you take away,
like I think it drops a good half point just by switching them to it.
I think a half, maybe a full point.
I don't know if it's a full point. I think it's maybe like a half.
I do think Far From Home is better than TASM 2, just because, dude. Like,
wait, you're saying Far From Home is better?
No, worse. I mean, just because I don't think anything Tom has ever done will match that Emma Stone scene, and I don't care if that's the only thing we talk about. That scene, at the end of the day, that scene is what you're gonna see over and over again. That carries that movie's reputation. Plus, Jamie Foxx actually didn't do the worst. Like, Electro wasn't good. There was a lot of bad things about Electro. Jamie Foxx didn't do the worst. Like, obviously, Jake Gyllenhaal did really good as Mysterio for what he had, but it's like most of the things about TASM 2, it's like. It was literally just bad writing. Like, all the actors they had didn't do that bad in the roles that they were given. Other than maybe Harry. Actually, no, I think Harry did.
No, don't try to defend Harry right now.
No, I think his actor didn't. I think his writing was god-awful. I don't think the actor
The actor was terrible. The actor was terrible. Bro, I don't know when was the last time you watched TASM 2. Go back and watch it. Every line that Harry delivers is terrible. Every single one.
Because they were trying to push that, like, really, like, weird, awkward thing.
Yeah, but it was bad.
Like,
it was bad.
Like, that was a director's choice. I don't think that was on the actor.
No, because the director's choice was to make him seem like snobby, like rich guy, super like, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like very like stuck up and like arrogant. And his lines, the way he said them came off very like, I'm forcing this. Like I'm forcing myself to be this like rich, snobby kid archetype when I'm not. And that's how it came off a lot. And I don't think that was the intention, which is why I think that actor did not do a good job. I think Andrew did a really good job. I think Emma Stone did a really good job. I think Jamie Foxx did what he could with what he was given. But Electro was really bad.
Electro was pretty bad. But I think, no, because Far From, TASM 2 has a better supporting cast overall minus the Harry.
I mean, what supporting cast does TASM 2 even really have?
Emma Watson was better than Zendaya. Even if Zendaya was good, Emma Watson was significantly better.
Yes.
What was the other guy you just named? I mean, Jamie Foxx and Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal was better just because his writing was better. Just because his writing was better.
He's also a way better actor.
He is a way better actor, but like
he like the writing and the acting was better. He cleared Jamie Foxx.
I still think TASM 2 is better because Far From Home, there's no redeeming that movie other than Peter and MJ's relationship and how much it improved in that movie compared to the best thing about your movie is just done better in TASM 2.
Okay, yeah. We'll do that then. Yeah, we'll put what? So it's Far From Home 10, TASM 2 9.
Yeah, we're not at Far From Home yet. So TASM 2's at 9 right now. So next is Spider-Man Homecoming, and that is going to be 7 for me.
Okay, wait. What do we have at 8?
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3.
Homecoming's better than Spider-Man 3.
Homecoming's better than Spider-Man 3. It's
not better than Spider-Man 1.
It's not better than Spider-Man 1.
So Homecoming's 7.
Is it better than Spider-Man 1? No.
It is not better than Spider-Man 1.
No, it's not.
Where's Justin when you need him?
No, because Justin would just put Spider-Man 2 number 1. He's gonna put Spider-Man 1 number 2.
No, I think Justin will put Across the Spider-Verse number 1.
I don't know. You never know with Justin, bro.
Okay, now we have Far From Home 10. We decided this.
Okay. So what do we have so far?
We have that 10. Do you want me to put them in order, or do you want me to like the order we have, or the order of the list?
No. Like what is our list looking like right now?
Okay, at 11 we have TASM 2. At 10, Far From Home. Or no. At 11, TASM 1. 10, Far From Home. 9, TASM 2. 8, Spider-Man 3. 7, Spider-Man Homecoming. 6, Spider-Man 1. 5, Spider-Man 2. So we're missing just our top 4.
Okay.
So these next 4 are gonna be our top 4.
That's not that bad. Okay. Can you put it here?
So next we have No Way Home, which I think is gonna be 3. It's not better than either of these.
I'm trying to think, though.
I don't think Brand New Day will be better. I don't.
You don't think Brand New Day will be better than No Way Home?
No, because they're...
I think it might be better than No Way Home.
I think... No, it's DDC. Yeah, Brand New Day is gonna be better.
I think Brand New Day might end up better than No Way
Because
Home.
I'm not gonna lie. I went and rewatched No Way Home recently, and there were a few things that I liked less, a lot less than I remember the first time I watched it.
I still think it's the best live action Spider-Man movie. But I do think Brand New Day will be better though.
Yeah, I think it's between that and Spider-Man 2. My problem is bro, there were I did not like Tobey in No Way Home. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, because Tobey's by far the worst actor out of the three. I'm sorry to any Tobey fans.
I wouldn't say by far. I mean, now he's just old, but
even at his peak, bro, he's not better than Tom.
No, he has some projects that are better than anything Tom's done. I mean, once Tom
he's not better than anything Tom's done.
No, I forgot the name of the project, but that one project where he was like a military dude that got cheated on, that shit was fire. Once Tom does Odyssey, and if Tom has a really good performance in Odyssey, I'll agree with you. But I think for now, Tom is the worst actor out of the three, out of what they've shown.
No.
Out of what they've shown, I think Tom's the worst actor.
I think Tobey is by far the worst actor in my opinion. He had one really good project. I'll give you that. With that, I haven't watched that.
Actually,
I'm putting No Way Home at 4.
You know what? We need a little extra time on this segment, so we're looking through Tobey Maguire projects.
I don't know. I don't think he's a better actor than Tom.
I don't think Tom. I mean,
I don't think he's a better actor.
What's Tom's best actor? Probably No Way Home is his best thing.
Maybe. I don't think he's a better actor than Tom, though. I really don't. I think he's by far I'll say this: he's the worst Spider-Man actor for sure.
Worst Spider-Man actor, I'll agree with.
Worst Spider-Man actor for sure. In No Way Home, they're all playing the same role. Tobey plays it the worst.
Yeah. Because at that point, I think he's too old and doesn't care.
It's not even just that, bro. Even if you look at his movies, the worst part about Tobey's movies is Tobey.
I think was it Wonder Boys maybe or Brothers? It might have been Brothers in 2009. That might have been what it is.
Yeah, but I'm saying bro.
Oh, and he's in The Great Gatsby. Oh yeah, he was good in The Great Gatsby. Yeah, no. The Tom. Okay, I will give you in their movies. Let's exclude No Way Home, or for Tobey, we'll exclude No Way Home.
Okay.
In their movies, I think Tom was better. I think Tom's better in Homecoming than Tobey is in Spider-Man 1. I think Tom is better in Far From Home than no. Tobey's better in Spider-Man 2 than Tom is in and then Far From Home. But that's just because of how bad Far From Home was and how good Spider-Man 2 is.
I think Tom does really well in Far From Home. It's just that no one likes the character decisions they went down.
I think he does really good with what he has, but he's still not better than Tobey was in Spider-Man 2. Because Tobey was really that was his best movie, and for good reason.
Okay, what was the worst part about Spider-Man 2? It was Tobey.
Yes, but that's also
because let me ask you this: you put Tom in Spider-Man 2, I think it does better. You put Andrew Garfield in Spider-Man 2, it becomes a 9 out of 10 movie.
You put Andrew in Spider-Man 2.
That's what I'm saying. If you put Andrew in Spider-Man 2, it's a 9 out of 10. If you put Tom,
Andrew Garfield is just that good of an actor.
But I'm saying if you put Tom, Spider-Man 2 is a better movie.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
But we can agree that no one comes close to Andrew Garfield. We can agree.
As an actor, no.
As an actor, no one comes close.
Okay. Whether if we're talking about just Spider-Man or outside of that, I don't think.
We're putting No Way Home 4?
I would put No Way Home 4, because I'm thinking Brand New Day is going to be 3.
And the only reason...
Will Brand New Day be better than, Into the Spider-Verse?
No. Into and Across are 1 and 2, obviously... No, we'll talk about that in a second. But no, bro. Those two movies clear everything on this list by a lot.
You think so?
Into is the worst movie, and it's bare minimum a 9. Absolute bare.
But do we think Brand New Day is going to be bare minimum a 9?
No, bro. The only reason I think it might be better than No Way Home is because I trust Dustin Daniel Cretton. If there was a different director on this movie, I would put No Way Home higher.
I think we have to wait and see it, obviously. But, I don't know. I have really high expectations for Brand New Day.
I have
extremely high expectations.
I have very mixed. One, we're getting probably some form of mutant Spider-Man, which they've never done in live action before.
I actually like that because I want the organic webbing.
Yeah, you want the organic webbing, but we don't know how far they're going to go with it. Are they going to?
I don't think they're going to. I can almost guarantee you they won't do Man Spider. There's almost no chance they do Man Spider.
Yeah,
because here's the thing. Here's how I'm thinking about it. There's no way they go out of their way to make everything about this movie practical just to make it into a CGI Man Spider.
Yeah. I don't know. I trust Dustin Daniel Cretton, and that's the only reason I'm...
Okay, if you had to guess, we'll both do this. On release, when we review Brand New Day, when it comes out in July, what do you think our ratings is going to be for it? Because we both want it to be a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but it's not
realistically,
going, it's not going to be.
realistically, when we come out of the theater and we review the thing, what do you think it's going to end up being?
I'm gonna say 8.5.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's.
I think it might be a 9.
I don't think it'll be a 9. There's too much going on. From what we know, they have about 80 different villains. We don't
Okay, but
know-
most of those are going to be like in a montage, I think.
Most of they might be in a montage. Then we have some weird stuff with the hand and Tombstone. If I walk out of that movie and Tombstone is controlling the hand, I promise you it's a 6 out of 10.
Okay, I don't think it's like that. But I don't know. I do think
Like,
it might broach a 9 out of 10.
I think maybe
That's how
it'll be in that 8 3/4 range, but we don't do it by that. So I'm gonna do 8.5.
Maybe, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. It depends a lot on what they do, on like how they handle the villains and how they handle Jean Grey.
Yes, because Jean Grey is already established to be an anti-hero of sorts from every link we've seen.
We're not gonna say. Well,
We
yeah.
know she turns Hulk into Grey Hulk at some points.
Or
We know
it might not
she's-
be Grey Hulk. It might
We
be
know
normal
she's
Grey
working.
Hulk.
She's either, what was the leak? She's working with the hand, or she's
No, she's working with Punisher.
Punisher, and Punisher's obviously the anti-hero. So
I don't know though. It depends. If they handle Jean Grey perfectly, and if they handle the villains perfectly, I don't see how this can't be a 9 out of 10.
yeah,
Because I don't.
If it's a perfect movie, it
I
has
think-
to be at least a 9 out of 10.
No, because I'm saying I think Tom will be the best. He will give his best acting in this movie. That's my
I
prediction.
think he'll no. I agree with that. Just because this is where we get to see the most range out of his Spider-Man.
That's what I'm saying. I think he'll give his best acting performance in this one. I think Zendaya's MJ will also. I have
don't
hope.
know. I don't know if Zendaya's MJ will be better than No Way Home.
She was good
I
in
think
No Way Home.
I think her role is going to be reduced by a lot. Like her actual.
She didn't do that much in No Way Home.
No, but even the lines at the end where she's like, "I don't want to forget you," or "You'll come find me," like that's still a lot.
That is still a lot, but like
I don't think
we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see.
Like,
but like
even
I
from
do
the-
think
even from the
there's a good chance though, especially because you got to think about it. She's playing a character who's 4 years older now, who's gone through her like developmental years, like her college years. So
oh wow.
okay, yeah, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like
Wow.
that. I don't mean it like that. But you get what I'm saying. That like she could bring a new edge to the character because of that.
Yeah,
And so I think
they're obviously leaning
there's a very
further into the Mary Jane aspect rather than the Michelle Jones aspect.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I think she might. There's a very good chance both her and Tom give their best performances as Peter and MJ. Ned, we have to wait and see because I don't even know if I could
I don't know
as
what
much
role-
as
I don't know
trust.
why he keeps getting roles. Like I don't know. Like dude,
Well, bro, you can't just hire a
This
different
is
actor at
something
this point.
we-
He has 3 movies as Ned. You can't hire a
Okay.
different Ned.
if you're on YouTube, you haven't heard me speak about this. I despise Ned as a character. He is plot armor the character. Like how was he able to hack Stark firewalls? How could he just magically use a sling ring, which Doctor Strange, one of the most intelligent and gifted sorcerers of ever, still took weeks to master? Like, oh my god, I hate Ned Leeds, bro.
Okay. Regardless, I'm saying they're not gonna recast him now. He's been Ned for 3 movies.
Yes, bro. The
I'm
CEO
saying
of sex.
I don't know how much trust I have. Like I have a lot of trust and I have a lot of faith in DDC. I don't know if he can save Ned Leeds' character. I don't know if he can save. I do think he can do a really good job with Peter and MJ. I don't know about Ned.
What if they make Ned gay and have him have a crush on Peter?
Well, that would definitely be a decision.
That would be the decision.
I do think I have very high hopes for a brand new day because I think Peter and MJ will get their best performances. I do think he'll handle the Punisher well, and then it's just up to how do you balance the villains and how do you handle Jean Grey.
Yeah, I don't know about Brand New Day, honestly. Like, I'm only willing to put it higher than No Way Home because after watching Wonder Man, after watching Shang-Chi, I just have a lot of trust in DDC, and he's very clearly evolving, and you're giving him a larger, significantly larger IP of a character.
Yeah.
Because Spider-Man to Wonder Man is
But
about...
also, you got to remember, before he was doing this movie, he was going to do the King Dynasty.
Yeah, he was supposed to do
So
King
like,
Dynasty.
so like Marvel has a lot of trust in this guy that they were going to let him direct an Avengers movie, like the first Avengers movie since Endgame as well.
He would have been the only that would have been the only one directed not by Russo brothers.
Exactly. So they have a lot of trust in this guy. So if Marvel have that much trust in him to say, fuck the Russo brothers, we want him for King Dynasty, which obviously ended up falling to anyways. But for him to have that much trust in him, I'm thinking if they're giving him this and they're saying the most difficult parts about this movie are probably balancing the villains and handling Jean Grey, I have faith that he'll be able to do those at least to a 7.5, 8 at a, like either a 7.5 or 8 out of 10 level, like with those two things, and then just give us peak everywhere else to balance it out, like make the movie like a 9.
Yes. My only worry is the actual writing of the movie. Because obviously he's the director, not the writer. He can only work so much with what he has. And I think there's just a lot going on, probably too much going on, for them to write a 9 out of 10 movie. Like, it's possible. It's very obviously possible. Like, I'm not going to say it's not. But there's just so much going on with this writing that unless the actors deliver just the, like, generational performances, I don't know if this movie will be any higher. But that's my thing.
I think we might get that from Tom.
From Tom?
I think we might get that from Tom.
Like, it's something we're going to have to wait to see. It's not going higher than 3, though. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't think so. But I'm playing devil's advocate. There is a world where it does end up being better than Into the Spider-Verse. There is a world where that happens.
Make sure you specify Into. Yes.
Into. I don't think, no matter what, I don't think it'll be better than Across.
I don't think we will ever... No, I'm not going to say ever, but I don't think we will receive a Marvel project on the level of Across. The only one that is really there is Infinity War.
I think Infinity War is better than Across.
I don't know.
I think Infinity War is better than Across.
I like Across better, but...
I don't know.
Just... No, bro. I think Across is better. I'm not going to lie.
Well, that's not what we're talking about, though. But, like,
no, but
I do think there is a world where coming out of that theater, you could sit there and say there is a real argument to be made here that this is better than Into the Spider-Verse.
I could see... No, I will say, like, there is a chance, but it's going to take a lot of really good, and Marvel has not consistently shown the really good in a long time. Like, especially recently, there has not been consistent really good all the way across. Like, even if you got Wonder Man, which we both really liked Wonder Man, there's still things to be taken away from Wonder Man that weren't good.
Yeah, the Doorman.
The Doorman.
I think we might be the only people who don't like the Doorman.
Bro, when I saw people loved that episode, I'm like,
what?
Okay, no,
I was so confused.
I said this in the episode for anyone listening. When I was watching the Doorman, I'm like, this isn't a bad episode. This is actually, like, semi-entertaining.
It's just too long. It's too long.
It
dragged out too long.
It took away so much from seeing more of what actually mattered.
Yeah.
When you could have just done...
Because mind you, they did that for a throwaway comment that he made.
Yes, bro.
They made that entire episode for a throwaway comment.
I think it was so stupid. Okay, no, too off topic. Okay, so we have Brand New Day at 3. Predicted, obviously. Into the Spider-Verse at 2. And then, non-debatably, Across the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man project we've ever received.
Let me ask you this. Because now that we basically have the whole list here. Do you think... Because we could spend a lot of time talking about this because we still have like at least 10 more minutes left. Do you think Beyond will be better than Across? Like Beyond the Spider-Verse?
Yes, I genuinely believe Beyond.
You think Beyond the Spider-Verse will be better than Across the Spider-Verse?
I think Beyond the Spider-Verse will be an 11 out of 10 movie.
Really?
Dude, what they have set up there, considering... Okay, Into the Spider-Verse, phenomenal movie. Phenomenal, like, is understating it. It improves so much in Across.
Yeah.
Everything about that movie is improved. You're then taking it a step further into the climax of what you have going. Like, all of the...
Because you're positive they'll stick the landing.
I think so. I see no reason why they wouldn't. The movie has only been delayed this for because of Shameik Diddy Moore, bro. I don't... That won't drop the quality of the movie.
Let me ask you this, though, okay?
I think they're also getting a bigger budget. I think, like, everything
Hold on, but let me ask you this. Because writing-wise, do you think they'll be able to nail the landing with Prowler Miles and Gwen, and the spots?
Yes.
All 3?
Okay.
You think they'll be able to give a 9 out of 10 plus ending?
I think,
for those 3 things?
Okay. The only one that I question might not get I think the spot is going to be an 11.
Okay.
I think Miles and Gwen is going to be 10.
Really?
I think Miles and Gwen will be a 10 because
do you want him to forgive her?
I want him to forgive her, but I want it to be a genuine process. I want her to prove she deserves to be forgiven, which is what they were setting up in this movie. Or what they set up in Across, at the very end of Across.
Yeah, but we don't know if that will actually
The only thing that I think might not be an 11 out of 10 is Prowler Miles. But even then, in Across, even the 30 seconds of screen time he got was very good.
Yeah, but we know he's gonna get way more in this one.
Yeah, we know he's gonna get way more, and that'll be. I don't know, bro. Like I have faith. I see no reason not to have faith in this universe. They have two.
Well, I'm not saying not. I'm just thinking because
they have 2 movies. They're about to have a third project coming in.
Making it.
Wait, is Spider Noir, is that considered part of?
Spider Noir? I don't think it is.
Is it MCU or is it into Across the Spider-Verse?
I think that's it's its own thing because it's live action and everything.
So is it in the MCU or is it in that universe?
I don't think it's in either.
It's standalone?
Yeah, I think it's its own standalone thing. I think that's a Sony thing, is it not? The Spider Noir. Is it it's a TV show? It's a show. I'm pretty sure
it's a show. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's just like a Sony thing that they're doing. But I'll say this though. I'm not saying to not have faith in the studio or anything, or faith in the people who make the movies. They're obviously very good at their jobs, right? Because even now, years after Across the Spider-Verse has come out, people are still finding small little things about Across the Spider-Verse that just make it way better. My thing is, because Across is so good, I don't know if you can make something that's definitively better.
Well, okay, but here's the thing. Do you think Dune 3 is going to be better than Dune 2?
Yes. But I don't think Dune 2 reaches the heights of Across, bro.
I do think Across the Spider-Verse is better.
I think Across the Spider-Verse is a 10 out of 10. I think Dune 2 is a 9.5.
Okay. I would probably say 10 out of 10.
But that's my thing. I think Dune 3 will be a 10 out of 10, which is why I think it'll be better than Dune 2.
No, because here's my thing. I do think Dune 2 deserves a 10 out of 10 rating. Because there are a lot of movies I would say are a 9, a 9.5 that Dune 2 is better than. But here's the thing. Yes. I expect Dune 3 and I expect Across the Spider-Verse
to be better than their predecessors.
I expect them to break the scale. I feel the same way for the Odyssey. I think the Odyssey...
Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay, this is just... I've said this before. I genuinely expect the Odyssey to drop and be a top 3 movie of all time. That's my expectation.
Let me ask you this. Between these 3 movies, what would hurt you the most if they're just like average? If they're just like a 7.5? The Odyssey, Across the Spider-Verse... Or not Across the Spider-Verse. Beyond the Spider-Verse and Dune 3.
I'm going to put the Odyssey first.
Okay.
And then the next 2 are hard, but I'm probably going to put Beyond the Spider-Verse and then Dune 3.
So Dune 3 would hurt you the least if it's just like a 7.5.
It would still hurt like a bitch.
Yeah.
But like, it would hurt me the least. Because, okay, one, I grew up in Greek mythology. That's been, like, I haven't been into it for a while, but like, that was my shit from like the ages of 7 to the ages of 14. Beyond the Spider-Verse, dude, I don't know. Those movies hold so much significance to me. Like, they're like 2 of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
If they drop a stinker, I like.
Because I'm not gonna lie, if they make a they make an 11 out of 10, like you're saying for Beyond, that's the greatest superhero trilogy by far, and it's not close.
Oh yeah,
it's better than Nolan. It's better than Toby. It's better than Tom. It's better than the Captain America movies. It's better than Iron Man.
Oh no, there's nothing close. No, but
it's better than all of those, and it's not even a discussion.
No,
the only one that could maybe put up an argument
is Matt Reeves.
Is waiting to see how Matt Reeves cooks.
Okay, no, but here's my thing. Best believe, if Beyond is a stinker, I'm personally putting Shameik Moore on with the woman Zion Williamson with.
Oh my god.
No
one who watches our shit is going to understand what you just said.
Best believe he's getting put with the worst and most evil, because I promise you that movie, like, my expectations are so high and I expect them to be beaten as well.
I'm not going to lie. I think you might be setting yourself up for failure.
I don't care.
But I'm not going to lie. I'm not gonna shame you too much, because this might be me when we start getting closer to the Batman Part 2.
To the Acolyte Season 2.
The Acolyte will never get another season, and if it does, I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure it's already confirmed not to get another season, because there's no way they would do that to themselves. If the Acolyte ever gets another season, I'm saying this on YouTube, I will bomb Disney headquarters.
Theoretically.
Allegedly. But my point,
that's how we get banned.
But I'm saying that might be me when we get closer to the Batman Part 2.
Okay. So, I'm going to read our list all the way through, and then I'm going to add some comments on the way. Okay? So, we have the original, The Amazing Spider-Man, 11. Far From Home, 10. TASM 2, 9. Spider-Man 3, 8. Homecoming, 7. Spider-Man 1, 6. Spider-Man 2, 5. No Way Home, 4. Brand New Day, 3.
Predicted. We're predicting.
Yeah. Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, 2-in-1. So, is there anything you think should be switched? And I will offer my opinion. I did not like Spider-Man 3 at all.
Like, can you like put these in order from like?
I'll put them on.
Yeah. The only ones I'm thinking is that are debatable are there's a chance Brand New Day is worse than No Way Home, and there's an argument to be made for both TASM 2 being worse than Far From Home, or Far From Home being worse than TASM 2. I think those can be interchangeable depending on who you ask.
I remember, like, obviously TASM 2 is not a good movie. I remember liking a lot of the things about TASM 2.
When was the last time you watched TASM 2?
3-4 years ago. So, like, not the longest time ago, but what I do remember is hating Spider-Man 3. And I hated that when I was a kid, too. So that tells you enough to know about it.
I really didn't like Spider-Man 3. I can't remember the last time I watched it, but I despised it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Do we drop Spider-Man 3?
I don't know. Change the order so I could really see it.
Yeah, I'm putting it all right now. Oh my god, bro.
I'm trying to think. Like, the only things I'm thinking about that could maybe be different are the TASM 2 and Far From Home being interchangeable, and Brand New Day might be worse than No Way Home. Like, cause here's the thing.
I think
Brand New Day.
I think you like No Way Home a lot better than a lot of people.
Here's my thing though. No, I think No Way Home is pretty consensus top 2 best live action Spider-Man
It's
movie.
considered, yeah, but it's that and Spider-Man 2.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if people don't have No Way Home 1, it's because they have Spider-Man 2 at 1.
Yeah.
But
so there's our list all the way through written down.
Okay. Let me see this. So, the list for all the Spider-Man projects, live action and animated, because we're including Into.
Well, animated is just the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, just the Spider-Verse ones. Across the Spider-Verse #1, Into the Spider-Verse #2, Brand New Day at #3, No Way Home at #4. That is interchangeable to me.
That is interchangeable
because I think there's a good chance Brand New Day. Because here's my argument. I think Brand New Day might be better like throughout, but I don't think it'll reach the highs that No Way Home reaches.
I think
so. Then it just comes down to personal preference.
I think you could arguably drop Brand New Day all the way to here,
to below Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
because we have Spider-Man 2 at 5. I don't know,
because Spider-Man 2 and No Way Home are there, like they're like that.
Yeah, but I also do think, because here's the thing. Here's the argument for Spider-Man 2. You could argue Spider-Man 2 is maybe better consistently throughout, but it doesn't reach the highs that No Way Home reaches.
Yes, but it also doesn't have some.
It doesn't reach the high that No Way Home reaches, and in my opinion, I also just do think that No Way Home is somewhat better throughout. Like, has enough good spells where it's better throughout to put it above Spider-Man 2, in my opinion. My thing with Brand New Day is that I don't think it'll have the moments that No Way Home does either.
I don't know, bro.
I don't think it'll have a single moment.
I think the first time we ever see Grey Hulk in live action will be a moment, bro.
But you think that'll be over the spell, over May's death? I don't think Grey Hulk will be over either of those two. I don't think there's gonna be anything in Brand New Day that'll reach the levels that those scenes reached.
Bro, you gotta think about it though. Peter Parker cuck chair.
No, that's not gonna reach the levels of that. No,
Peter Parker cuck chair.
Like, I don't think that's the thing. Like, that's what I'm kind of worried about. I don't know if we'll ever get.
We're getting part 2 of the Tobey Maguire movies when he got cucked.
Oh my god. Yeah, I just think that, like, me personally, I think Brand New Day will be consistently throughout better than both of them. Better than Spider-Man 2 and No Way Home.
Okay, my question
is, I don't think it'll reach the highs that No Way Home reaches.
Do we think the instability in Peter Parker's powers flare up when the image of MJ and her new man cracking pops up in his mind?
What, so you think when he pictures them fucking,
bro,
he'll then go into the cocoon then? Do you think?
I know MJ isn't technically going, but anyone that's ever been interested in a going girl know how it feels. I know both of us know how that feels.
Okay. So now we're just outing each other. We're not meant to get personal on this podcast. You know this, right?
Listen, we're keeping it vague. We don't have to mention the names. Because Lord knows that could be an episode by itself. But
okay, man, let's move on from this. This is not heading in a good direction. Okay? I do think, I'll go back to what I was saying before. The only reason why I would consider Brand New Day potentially being worse than No Way Home is that I don't think it'll reach the highs. Because as good as that movie is going to be throughout, I don't think we'll have any scenes that match up to May's death of her saying, great power comes with great responsibility for the first time. I don't think we'll have anything that matches up to the spell scene where he goes up to Ned and MJ and says, you're going to forget me, and they kiss in, like, the fucking sunrise. That's the best cinematography we've seen in a Spider-Man movie in a very long time. I'm saying I don't think there'll be anything that reaches that. But throughout the movie, I think it will be better consistently than No Way Home. So at that point, it just comes down to personal preference. Because then you could also make the same argument, because if you go further down our list, we have Spider-Man 2 at number 5, Spider-Man 1 at number 6, Homecoming at number 7, Spider-Man 3 at 8, TASM 2 at 9, Far From Home at 10. TASM 2 and Far From Home, it's the same thing. Which one do you think is worse? The one who is consistently the worst, but has the better moments? Or the one that is consistently better, but, like, doesn't have any moments that, like, propels it?
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, I don't think the moments from TASM 2 saves it from being, like, better than Far From Home, in my opinion.
I think TASM 2 is better than Far From Home. Because I think the average...
Because the argument for TASM 2 being better than Far From Home is the moments.
But here's the thing. The average level of Far From Home throughout is not...
It is better than TASM 2.
It's better than TASM 2, but not by enough. Not by enough.
I think, in my opinion, it's like a 4 and a 6.
I wouldn't even give it a 6.
I would say it's a 4 and a 6.
I would say like a 4.5 and a 6. That's what I would say.
But even then, I don't think the moments from TASM 2 mainly just being the Gwen death scene.
It's mainly just being the Gwen death scene. But, like, obviously, there's a few others that are just blanking from my mind. But there are actually a lot of... Like, yes, there's a lot of bad in that movie. But besides the Gwen death scene, there's a lot of good stuff in that movie. And just... like I said before, the best thing about Far From Home is MJ and Peter's dynamic and how it has evolved and how it's genuinely better.
I think the best things about Far From Home
touch Gwen Stacy
is the Peter MJ romance. Obviously not better than the Peter and Gwen romance in TASM 2.
Like, yeah, I'll say this.
But hold on. That's a strength for Far From Home. Another strength for Far From Home is the ending, because the cliffhanger leads directly into No Way Home. And I do think it is a good cliffhanger.
It's a good right.
Right.
So I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
The ending is good. Another thing is, as bad as Mysterio's character is written, in terms of, like, why do we have an Iron Man villain in a Spider-Man movie and just naming him Mysterio? He is, like even though that is not good, Jake Gyllenhaal is by far a better actor than everyone in the TASM 2 movie except for Andrew Garfield, pretty much. Because him and Emma Stone, it's an argument.
Yeah. Here's my counter argument to that. The most Flash Thompson screen time we've ever gotten in a Spider-Man movie, bar maybe Spider-Man 2. And by far the worst Flash Thompson.
Flash Thompson is not in Far From Home that much.
He's in it more than he is in Homecoming, and he's in it way more than he is in No Way Home.
Well, I don't know. Is he in Far From Home that much?
Yeah, because there's all the scenes on the bus, in the hotel, when they're just walking around. What is it? Germany? England?
No, it's Italy? No, Paris.
Oh, it is Paris. I'm lying, because they literally show the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew it was like some major city. I just couldn't remember which one.
Yeah, no, it was Paris, I think.
No, I do think TASM 2 throughout, I will agree, it is like a 4.5 out of 10. Mm-hmm. Far From Home throughout, on average is like a 6 out of 10. That's only because the last act of the movie, the first act of the movie is probably a 4 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. Up until Peter gets on that ship with Happy Hogan, it is a 4 out of 10 movie.
Yeah, true. That's another thing. I do think the action in Far From Home is just way better as well. Like, I think the action with him, the Spidey sense action in Far From Home, with the drones.
The one scene where Mysterio puts him in the illusions, yes.
Yeah.
But I think you're underestimating how good the actual choreography of the Andrew Garfield scenes were. Maybe, the technology was worse. Obviously, it was 2012?
14.
2014, yeah, 2014 movie.
2012 was TASM 1.
2012 was TASM 1, that's what it was. 2014, which is obviously... When did was it 2020?
Far From Home was 2019.
No, because...
No, it was. Because Homecoming was 2017. Far From Home was 2019.
No, because it was a year after.
No Way Home was 2021. Endgame was 2018.
No, Endgame was 2019, bro.
Yeah. Both of them were 2019.
Oh, because Endgame was like May of 2019.
Yeah, both of them were 2019.
Okay, yeah.
That's what it was.
But, like, the actual choreography of the scenes and there are a lot of scenes, like, there's a lot of good scenes in that movie from a Spider-Man perspective. Like, when you're just thinking about just the character. Like, when the kid with the Spider-Man mask is going up to Rhino, even this is the post-credit scene, and you see him swing in, and I forgot what he said. He's like, you're doing great, kid, or that looks good on you, kid, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, if you're looking at it from a Spider-Man perspective, TASM 2 is a better movie. If you're looking, we're looking at Spider-Man projects. If we are looking at this from a Spider-Man perspective, TASM 2 is better than Far From Home.
From a Spider-Man perspective,
yes,
like what? Staying true to the character.
Staying true to the character. Andrew Garfield is a better Spider-Man. And the writing in this movie is better for Spider-Man because of the Iron Boy Jr. stuff.
Okay.
Which I will give you the last act of Far From Home. His writing significantly improves. I will give you that. But
I don't even think that it's that much better, to be honest.
No, because that's when he starts going. But it's basically just the same thing as Homecoming, where
it's the
Iron
same.
Boy Jr. and then he's like, no, I'm myself now. I'm Spider-Man. It's the same thing. So it's repeated, but I will give you it's better. But I think TASM 2, if we were making a list of Spider-Man movies, looking at it as a Spider-Man movie, TASM 2 is better. Maybe if we were to look at it as like critical perspective, standalone, maybe Far From Home is a little bit better. But as a Spider-Man movie, we're talking about comic books as a Spider-Man movie, TASM 2 ranks higher.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Yeah, you convinced me. I do think it is it's still not good. It's still not above almost anything else other than Far From Home and TASM 1.
Personally, I would put Spider-Man 3 lower, but that's because I hated Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3 is a better movie, though.
It is a better movie. I hated it.
Spider-Man 3 is a better movie. Listen, I didn't like Venom as much as the next guy. I hated Venom in that movie. But it still is better.
It still is better.
It's still better. Because that Venom is still better than the Electro that we got.
It's better than the Venom movies.
I don't think Venom 1 was that bad.
No, Venom 1 was pretty decent. I'll give you that. What's his name? Tom Hardy was pretty good. But like, bro,
yeah.
Venom 2 and 3?
Yeah. But yeah.
So you want to read the list one last time?
Yeah, we'll read the list one last time. We'll probably end up using this one for the clip. Okay. These are our rankings for the Spider-Man projects, including the Spider-Verse movies, and
the MC. No, wait, I'm lying.
Hold on. No. Okay. Let me redo it. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm just going to say it again so I can fit this in a TikTok clip later, so just ignore this. These are our rankings for the live-action Spider-Man movies, including the Spider-Verse, and where we think Brand New Day will end up in these rankings. The worst one at 11 is TASM 1. At number 10, we have Far From Home. At number 9, we have TASM 2. At number 8, we have Spider-Man 3. At number 7, we have Spider-Man Homecoming. At number 6, we have Spider-Man 1. At number 5, we have Spider-Man 2. At number 4, we have Spider-Man No Way Home. Our prediction for Brand New Day is going to be at the 3rd spot. And then the 2nd spot is Into the Spider-Verse. And the 1st spot is Across the Spider-Verse. I think that's a pretty good list.
I think, yeah, there's nothing about that I would change at this point. Obviously, we've talked about pretty much everything on here.
Yeah.
I already know we're gonna post that clip and someone's gonna say, "How is Spider-Man 3 at 8? It's like the second best movie here."
they're gonna hate. Or there's gonna be that one guy who's like, TASM 2 is number 3. You already know, but like, hey, it's whatever, bro.
Okay, yeah, but that's our list. Obviously, this is gonna be the end of the video, no matter if you're on Spotify or YouTube. Thank you guys for listening. YouTube, subscribe, hype, like it, whatever. Spotify, just I don't even know what you can do on Spotify. Like, just play it.
Yeah, Spotify, just like follow the podcast. I think that's all you can do.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
I think you can like on Spotify.
I think so. Thank you guys so much for listening. Come back next week. Next week we're doing Born Against. We don't know what we're doing.
We don't know what we're doing. We think we do, but just come back next week. There will be something out next week. We promise.
Yes.
Okay.
We will be. You will be hearing us talk. Bare minimum.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see you next week.